Hello friends, this is Miss Kramer's art class and today I welcome you to create our special collage, and it's a butterfly made out of leaves, petals, and natural materials. So we're going to be studying about symmetry. We're going to make collage, which is layering different elements. It could be paper, but in our case we're using recycled materials. This is called also environmental art, and we can create a postcard out of it. So what are our supplies today? We're using found leaves, petals, flowers, stems, twigs, natural materials of all kinds like barks on trees or moss. You're gonna need some glue, some scissors, paper, of course. It can be a colored paper like this one for a background, or white, and some imagination. Everybody loves butterflies, and the symmetry of butterfly is that one side, this side, is the same or similar as the other side. Symmetrical across the axis of symmetry, which is the middle body. Okay, let's get started. So for first step, as always, let's just write our name. We're gonna write our name and class code. So I'm gonna write, and we're gonna write it right in the middle, so that when I photograph your beautiful artwork, I will have your name there for your portfolio right away. And class code, I'm gonna give myself 00K, but yours is gonna be your class code. Once we are done with the name, your distributors will probably have selection of leaves on your table like this. These are already pre-pressed, but maybe we went to the garden and picked up some leaves that are fresh. If we ran out, for example, out of the pressed ones. And you can make it with fresh leaves, which are still flexible, or these pressed leaves, which are a little bit flat and kind of easy to break. So a little bit fragile. So just remember that you will, if you handle these pressed leaves too much, they will crack and break. So they're very fragile. So we're gonna choose a selection of leaves, and for butterfly, you're gonna need about 4. And they should be about the same size for both sides. So for example, in our sample image, we have some larger leaves on the top and we've got smaller leaves on the bottom. So, and my paper is a little smaller here in this sample image. So I'm gonna put the smaller leaves on the bottom like this, and this butterfly will be more opened up. And the larger, longer leaves, I am going to situate symmetrically across the axis, sometimes something like this. And I really, really like that. So at this point, I can start gluing it, but I will not. I will still keep arranging things and seeing what I like and what I don't like, okay? You might also have on your table some petals. And I layered the petals right on top of the butterfly, as you can see. Okay, so I am going to just play around with my arrangement. I'm not gluing anything yet. I'm just kind of seeing how everything works. So I can also cut the petals and see how they're gonna look layered. They kind of add a new color, new natural color to my collage. So this is symmetry. So what I do to one side, I'm doing to the other side. Did you notice that in the middle of my butterfly, I have a stem? That stem came from my happy flower bouquet that I have saved with roses. And so I will get some stems from here, but you can pick up your stem anywhere. You can pick up your stem from nature. So I'm gonna get a piece of stem for my butterfly. I'm also gonna get these kind of dried ferns And these I used, I'll show you how in a minute. I'm gonna get them. I used these as my tentacles for the butterfly, my feelers, something like that. And when I'm happy with my arrangement, I can go ahead and start gluing. I also used a little bit of these pressed smaller flowers to add some feeling of a face there or a body in the middle, just underneath my little twig. So if you have some of these, you can create another arrangement, or you can just patch a hole like this. If you have a hole there and you have a smaller leaf, you can put another leaf over that to patch a hole in your leaf. And I can't wait to see your butterflies. Once you're ready with creating your arrangement, you're ready to glue everything, and then you can even color the edges with some markers or create even textured backgrounds with pencils. White and black I used here, graphite pencils, and then you can just add some borders, and this can be done a little later on. We can just glue it on a bigger piece of paper too. So we would take this paper and glue it on a larger paper, maybe black one or things like that. So I'm creating a postcard. But right now, I can't wait to see your butterflies. And now is your turn. See you in class.